You gonna join us? I think she's found a new spot. You having a look? You want to sit down so I can get on with it? Sit. Good girl.
Yep.
To ask to the camera again. Let me just swivel. I'm just going to turn you around. Look, what if I do this and you put your head here? Put your head here. Good girl. There we go.
That's cute.
That's what we want. Hey. Hello and welcome to Retro 70s Kid, my show where I show and review many different weird and vintage items and very weird obsessions of mine, and one of them being vintage dolls houses. Now I've already done 2 shows. This is part 3. The first one was on the vintage tin doll houses, then the second one was on Blue Box and another one. We'll put the episodes just down the bottom so you can have a look. And now this one, this is huge. Story behind this, I got this when my goddaughter was 4 and she's now 11. She's grown out of it, but she still loves it, but it's too big. But it's beautiful. I got it for 20 bucks on Gumtree, and Indy played with it for quite a while, but then I started accumulating this beautiful vintage dollhouse furniture, which had to go somewhere, so it then overtook this. So we'll have a look at the outside first. Now it kind of looks like a bit of a farmhouse mansion. I did not paint it this colour. It came this way. I had grand illusions of repainting it, but never happened. But yes, it's painted in this pink and red, and it's got beautiful shingles. Now great big giant windows and doors so the kids can actually put their hands in and play. And it's on the side as well. And so starting off, we have the entrance, which goes into a beautiful marble foyer. Now let's open it up and have a look inside. Ta-da! Look at this. Now I'm pretty sure this was handmade. It may have been, it feels and looks like a solid piece of, like a cupboard or a sideboard or something that someone has converted into this beautiful doll's house. It's quite heavy. Ouch. And we've got 4 rooms, and it's of the larger size doll's house furniture. I don't know what size it is, but it has a mixture. They're all from the 60s and the 70s, and there's a few little modern pieces that I've gotten to finish their finishing touches. But starting off at the entrance, we've got a dog on the doormat eating a slipper. With some plants, we've got some thongs, what we call thongs or flip-flops, leading into a beautiful foyer, which on the left you can see a coat rack, and that leads into the beautiful hand-done staircase, which the dust may show up. I couldn't quite get in there to dust it. Now to the right, we have a very formal sitting room and also dining room. Now there's some vintage 60s petite princess in here. The baby grand, that unit there, and that sideboard. Now I got all these pieces at a car boot and they were all broken in one way or another, but I've got them to display quite nicely in there. That's Petite Princess Lounge, isn't it beautiful? The brocade fabric, I think it is. That giant wall unit at the back there, which has actual porcelain set in it, that was from one of those Doll's House magazines from a few years ago. And I really like this little corner unit here with the porcelain vases. And that's a pencil sharpener. Oh, that's metal. Stuck. And they're not Buddhists, but they like Buddhas. They're calming. A little bit of cheese. Wooden furniture there. Now upstairs into the bedroom. Now the bedroom is beautiful. We've got a vintage. Oh, I forgot to mention the dolls. I'm pretty sure that doll and that one, I think they're maybe 60s. They're modern. And this one here, this mum is a vintage as well. 50s or 60s, I'm not sure, but she's got the woven, they're the bendy bodies, and the legs are wound around in this cotton. And she's got baby with a crib. And she's kicked off her stilettos. And we've got petite princess beds. And they were single, but one of them was missing the headboard, so I put that in the middle. It's supposed to be in the middle. To make a double bed. Folded shirt, cap. Look at this dressing table, if you can get in close up for all the items on the dressing table. It's beautiful. There's jewellery, there's perfume, there's powder, there's everything. Petite Princess was a beautiful line. The wardrobes in the side table, they didn't have any names on them at all, but they're a larger size. These wooden ones, these teak ones, like I picked up at vintage toy fairs. And there's an old telly on there as well. That's a little porcelain teacup and vintage magazine. Oh, and this, look at this on the pillar. I love that. All right, now going to the middle section. In here we've got a little kids room with a double bunk. There's a little girl playing with a doll on the top. There is a rocking horse and a high chair. And oh, I just poked my producer in the head. I'm sorry. With a stick and a rocking chair. So just a little pokey room you can do something like that with. And the top, the attic, I've turned into a little sewing room. Because I've got that beautiful vintage sewing machine and she's making a mermaid's tail. So she's happy up there by herself. Now, look at the cat. Hello, darling. You like that spot, don't you? Now, this is my favourite room. Now in here, this is my favourite room, the kitchen. It's a late 60s, early 70s like mod look with these beautiful chairs, these beautiful egg cup chairs I've shown before, and I actually made them out of egg cups. It had another side coming up here like that, and I just chopped it off. You can see the jagged edge. And some vintage little Lundy cushions. So they're beautiful egg chairs. One of my favourite pieces is the miniature lava lamp. And that was actually from Austin Powers action figure it came with. Yeah, from the 90s, so it's vintage again. These little nesting tables I've made here are from those plastic pizza things that you find in the middle of some pizzas to stop the top sticking to the cheese. So I just cut them at different lengths and put stuff on it. Can you see that little vintage foam? Oh, that was handy. And yeah, what I was saying, this is a 60s Dawn doll. She fits perfectly with this larger scale furniture. Because look at that egg chair. Look, that's beautiful. It's so Brady, isn't it? You can see Marsha sitting there complaining. And over here we've got again a nice sideboard. There's another one of the same over here. I'm just going to press this little button on the television. Look at that. I love that. Little vintage radio. We've got the cat family. That's modern. That's a modern Lumbee, I think. And all the cool mod stuff on the table. Vintage magazine. That's Dawn glasses, which were so rare. I don't know where this guy came from, but he was a perfect size. That's why I got it at a car boot. Yeah, now I'm missing the fridge. I never got the fridge with this set, which I would love to have, but that's the spot for the fridge for maybe one day. Stove with pot of stuff cooking on it. The sink with a sponge. Vegetables. And you got the dish rack with some cutlery and then all over the sideboard here with the mixer and the food prep and the little canisters. And the little cute bag of shopping in the corner. Just gotten back from the shops. I think that's everything on there. And then going down to the bottom, which we've got the bathroom and the little girls' room. So on the right, look at this little girls' room. Wouldn't you kill to have that? Now this is Tommy, I think they're Better Homes furniture. The dressing table, I don't know if you can see that little wardrobe there, and this. Full of little games which I got off the printable site. You can't get in there. Do you want to get over this side? And she's there playing with it. This is another vintage doll. Playing with a doll, her doll's house. That's modern. With little tiny doll's house furniture and a rocking horse. A little toy box full of toys. And going into the bathroom, larger scale again, 70s. Again, no brands. There was no brands on the kitchen either. The great bath, the double vanity, the little accessories. Isn't it amazing? And I'm about ready to sell all this. So if you're interested, let me know. It ain't gonna be cheap. Oh, actually, would you want to come around the back? I need to show you this staircase, this beautiful handmade staircase. She just won't get, she just wants to be in. All right, look at this staircase. The banisters, marble again. I've got a vintage sideboard, which is I think from the 50s. Oh, look at the dust, you can see, sorry. I did dust all this and then going down there. And this was just a void, which could be for a battery pack or electricity pack or something, because this would be great. Penny, this would be great if it was lit. And see how I mean it kind of looks like it was a cabinet? The way it was? I don't know. It's, ow! Stop it. Stop it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are we done? Are we done? Hey? Like me? I'm not playing. Sit. Come on, sit. Sit. When you're done, are you done? See ya. You're supposed to cheat. Okay, there we go. So that's this beautiful big dollhouse, handmade from I don't know how long ago, but it was from quite a while ago. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, it helps in the algorithms, and thank you very much, and good night. This is like late 60s, early 70s mod, with the oranges and the yellows and the whites. I love it. Again, a very larger scale. I think it's to the scale of...
It's a kitchen.
What did I say?
You didn't say it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll start that bit again. It's Attack of the Killer Cat. Ah. Don't you get stuck.
She's got a hostage.
Got the doll. You got the doll.
She's got a hostage.
Oh, let me go. Let me go. Oh. Oh, that's brutal. Did she just shoot the hand off? No, she didn't. It's all right. You're not a dog. She's got her in a headlock. Oh. Don't eat the shoe. Well, that shoe.
She's like, what's wrong? What's
She's
wrong?
done. She's done. What else?